So we just arrived at the 5K, it's just down the street, so we're just gonna chill, and then around 8:10 I'm gonna warm up because it starts at 8:30. And the course is very fast, so hopefully we're trying to run around a low 16. And yeah. We race in 15 minutes, and like I said, it's a fast course, so we're gonna have a big PR today. Alright guys, here we are. It's Carmel by the Sea 5K, and I've been waiting a while for this race. And if you guys haven't seen any of my videos on other accounts yet, I'm just gonna tell you, this is an extremely fast course. The entire first mile is like super downhill, and it allowed me to go super quick in this first mile. And I actually went like 63 in the first 400. As you can see in the video, we're just going straight down this hill, and I'm actually sub 4 pace. Not anymore, but I was able to maintain sub 5 throughout the entire first mile, which is like literally my 2-mile pace. It's insane how good this course is when you want to run a PR. As for the rest of the course, miles 2 and 3 have some uphill, so I really got to take advantage of the start, but overall it's a decently flat course once you finish the first 1,600 meters. And already we're approaching a half mile, and one thing you may notice, I am going for the win at today's 5K. I need redemption from the last reindeer run. While I ran a PR, I also did want to win, but I definitely did not win. I was beaten by like a minute. So today we are going to the front running this whole race, which, you know, I'm used to front running now, but I still got to get used to it. It's not my main. Now as we crest this hill, we're gonna have another stretch of downhill. This is what makes this first mile so easy. And even if it's downhill, still going at this pace, I just felt so much better than expected compared to the last 5K I ran. And to be honest, it's probably because I've been incorporating more threshold work into my routine now. And considering how fast my start was, you guys just saw me check behind my back. There were 2 people on me. One you guys know if you've been watching me for a bit, Miles, who was on my team last year, and he's on the high school right now, so I'll be up running with him again in about a year. But there's also another guy who I believe got second in this race, and we're going super quick, so I was surprised when I saw these people this close to me. Here we are approaching the first mile. I knew it was gonna be fast, but I checked my watch, and let me just tell you, I was surprised. And there you have it, mile 1 in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. If you want another perspective on that, that's exactly the time I ran at Nike Nationals last summer, and I just split that in the first mile of a 5K. While it's still downhill, my ground adjusted pace was a 4:55, which is faster than my 2-mile pace, so I was just flying at this point. But the thing is, I felt really good. You may have seen the pace drop a bit, but this is a gradual uphill. But luckily, I was able to at least maintain a strong pace throughout the rest of the race, even though the next 2 miles are a bit harder. From here, the rest of the course is going to be very scenic. We're going to be running along the ocean. This is probably the nicest road race I've ever had in terms of scenery. And while I was happy to be in first by now, it would help to have someone else to push me throughout this race. The bad thing about front running is that you obviously don't really have people to run with, and that can make it a lot harder, especially in this middle part of the race. And now, knowing that the rest of the course is very flat or has some decent uphill, I've eased out the pace a lot. We're running in the 520s now, and even while it's a big slowdown, that's still about where my old 5K goal pace was, so I'm doing just fine right now considering I just ran a sub 450 first mile. Now the road has opened up. This is probably the nicest part of the whole course, although this is probably the hardest part of the course for me. There's a bit of an uphill there, and from here it's just dragging until the finish. It's very hard to run by yourself, like I mentioned already, but I did feel better than expected, and that was a good plus. And considering we're running by the beach today, I actually got very lucky it wasn't windy. I expected it to be, considering it was windy at the start. And if you guys have obviously seen the reindeer run, you'd know why I have a worry for those type of races. But luckily, we were blessed with amazing weather today, which allowed me to run a really fast time. And at this bend here, the race photographer got an absolutely amazing photo. I think I'm going to use this for the thumbnail. What do you think? Amazing. And one thing that's different about this 5K is usually by this point of the race, I had experienced a super big slowdown in terms of pace. If you guys remembered, I totally positive split each mile. Last 5K, I went like 5:27 and then 5:38. But here you can see me consistently pushing through the 5:20s. And like I mentioned, I've been incorporating a lot more threshold. And personally, it's helped me a lot more to run at my 5K pace, especially in races when it gets to this point and it's like extremely tough to push. I just found it easier in general. You just saw me come through 2 miles in 10:15, which is insane because that's faster than what I ran at the start of the season in the 2 mile. And we still have another mile to go, and actually another 200 meters to top it off. So that's how you know this race is going extremely well. Throughout this last mile, I had a long-lasting fear that second place was going to catch up to me, so I did my best to push the pace every couple, like every 20 seconds. I would just add in a surge as we crest a mini hill. And I feel like it worked. I mean, I didn't have much to worry about, but I was just scared that someone was going to catch me, so it was actually a good thing that I was pushing the pace. From here we have about 1,200 meters left, and considering I still felt good, I was basically scot-free at this point. I knew it was going to be a good time, a good result, so I was just excited to see what I could run. We're about to hit 4K, and we end up splitting a 13:03, which is 14 seconds faster than what I ran at Nationals, and that would have gotten me second place at that race, which is insane considering I still have another 0.6 miles left, like about a kilometer. I was about to catch the pace car here. He actually zooms off in a second. You see that? Again, you keep on seeing me check behind me. I would like to tell you guys, do not do that if you can manage in a race. But if you're at least turning a curve like I was here, that's the best spot because you don't lose as much momentum. You got to keep your focus on what's ahead of you because that's what helps you run faster. This last mini section has a couple of rolling hills, but overall I didn't feel them too much. And this is about the part of the race where I really start to try to push myself. I knew it was going to be over soon, so I would need to start kicking from out far, considering I had a good chunk of energy left. Here we are about to hit mile 3. At the start of cross country, I ran a 16:18 in the 3 mile, and we are about to split a time way faster than that. The improvement has actually been insane, and as you can see here, we end up running 15:42 for 3 miles, which is about a 40-second PR, just about, which is insane, and by now we are in the last sprint. There is a mini gradual uphill here, but I didn't feel it that much. I just knew that the race was going to be over soon. Let's see what I can run this 5K in. This has been an amazing race.
Well, either way, that's a huge PR in the 5K, like huge, like 30 seconds, and I ran 4:48 at Nike, and my first mile was a 4:49. So that was just insane, but
fantastic.
Really happy. I was able to push myself at the end, so
great job.
Great race.